I'm Whitney.
And I'm Amy, and this is Midlife.
But you're anything but mid, girl. Or boy.
Yeah,
or
non-binary. That's right. Whatever you are.
Hello.
Tell me what's going on in your world.
Oh, shit. I don't know. What is going on in my world?
Well, you've been traveling.
Yes.
You went to Spain.
I went to Spain.
You went to LA,
and
I think.
that was a great choice.
Yeah.
For me, it was a last minute decision, and I'm so glad I went.
I'm so glad you went.
And then I brought my boy home, and then I immediately turned around and went to LA, and I saw Duran at the Beach Life Music Festival.
What?
But listen to this. So my friend, I've talked about her many times, and then I just posted a video where she's putting threads in my face, Dr.
Yes.
Angelique Campen. She would give John Taylor his COVID tests during the pandemic.
Wow.
So she was going over to his house frequently because they traveled a lot.
Doesn't he have a really cool wife, too?
Yeah, she's the Juicy Couture girl.
Yeah.
But did you know that she's like almost 10 years older than him?
Yes, I did know that.
I didn't know that until I started
Makes her even cooler.
Googling. Anyway, and so she reached out to him and was like, oh, I'm going to be at the Beach Life Festival. Would love to see you. And he was like, do you need tickets? And she goes, no, I already have tickets. And he was like, oh, she goes, I would like to see you. And he goes, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to have a lot of time, but I'll get you in touch with my assistant. So the other two of us that are with Angelique are super excited. John Taylor is my guy.
Oh, yeah.
Duran's my
grade,
band.
Sixth grade.
John Taylor's my guy.
The crush.
Since, 12 years old or whatever, 13.
Yes.
And so I have met Simon Le Bon, but I've never met John Taylor. So I was really excited.
Yeah.
And we were all a flutter. And we get our passes, and it says VIP, Duran. And we're like, woot, woot.
What?
And we think we're going to meet him after the show.
Yeah.
So we are up at the Chainsmokers were at this festival, and we were right up at the very front. We'd been standing there, saving our spots. And all of a sudden, Angelique gets this phone call, and they're like, you got to go now. You got to go now. So we left our front row at the Chainsmokers, and we race over to where we're going to meet John Taylor, and we meet his assistant, and there's like 5 other people, and then the 3 of us. We walk in, and we're sitting in like this area, and there's trailers everywhere, and she's like, just wait here. We're waiting there, and then we see John Taylor walk out, and he looks super cool. He's got like a leather jacket on, but then a blazer over the leather jacket, so it's like super cool. Like no one else could pull it off.
That doesn't sound cool, but
that's what I'm saying. No one else would look like they'd be able to pull it off, but he was totally pulling it off.
I can't.
He has bleached his hair blonde, which I don't really like, John, but
He was probably going gray and just...
I don't know, but to me it makes him look older. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we're all waiting. We're like, oh, and he walks out, and he goes over to the group of the 5, and he's talking. He's obviously buddies with them, and they all start to walk back to his trailer.
No,
totally ignoring us.
No.
And Angelique goes, John, it's your doctor. And he turns around and he goes, oh, Angelique, hi. And my friend, Sharon, had her phone ready. So they're talking. And so she gets a picture. And then he goes, okay, well, I've got to go. And we were like, well, wait, can we get a picture? And he goes, sorry. Hi, ladies, but I don't have any time. And we were like, really, dude?
You have time to say, I don't have time. If you have time to say, I don't have time.
We're already standing there. It would be 2 minutes. And so
not even. It would be 30 seconds.
It would be 30 seconds. And I started thinking about it. And I was like, why bother even giving us the passes? Why bother?
No joke.
We left the front of Chainsmokers rushing over here. All Twitter, and then
you're a flutter, you're a Twitter.
I'm a Twitter, I'm a flutter, I'm a flabbergasting lady.
Yes.
Anyway, but it really made me mad because I was like, what harm would it have been?
Yeah, I don't get
one more picture. You're literally standing right there.
I don't get it.
And you made the effort to get us the passes. Mm-hmm. And then I got mad at myself. So in a way, this might have been my mid moment. I got mad at myself for not standing up. Like, why didn't I go, John, come on, it's 2 seconds. Give us the picture.
I've been dreaming of this since I was 12.
Yeah, I've been wanting to touch you for over 30
my
years.
hand on your chest.
Yeah. Ew, well, he's got a little feminine body, but I like it. He's very thin, he's always been thin.
I thought he was tall and skinny.
He is.
Okay, I can live with that.
He's tall
and
skinny, and he can slap a bass.
He can slap a bass.
Anyway.
I think he's one of the best bass players.
Oh,
Fucking
hands down.
so good.
Hands down. So I have not stopped thinking about it. You know how you'll replay wishing that you had done it differently?
You create a different scenario and you're like, imagine you did.
Right. Why? What kept me from doing anything is that I was in awe and thought, oh, well, he's better than me. In a way, you're like, oh, he can't be bothered. Fucking bullshit.
He can't
We're
be
literally
bothered.
Right there. And by the way, who paid for that leather jacket? Me, since I was 12.
Who paid for the blazer on top of it? That's weird. That's super fucking weird, but okay.
I might be calling it.
I did with my
thing.
Duran, and I support you.
Yeah, and I'm just so mad at myself for not. And by the way, if Angelique hadn't have
said
yelled
something,
out,
no, he would have just wandered off.
What was the point? And then I'm going to stop talking about it. But also, remember that. So his assistant is, remember back in the day, Ask Caddy.
No.
Katy, Caddy. So she has been with the band forever, because I remember she had a little show where she would ask them things, or the Duranis would ask her something, and then she'd ask the band. Durani.
I know the Duranis.
And it was her. But I was so nervous, which makes me so mad, because who cares? You're not fucking curing cancer. I'm standing next to someone who's held a human heart in her hands.
Yeah.
It's like, why am I?
She's a star.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, and I was all aflutter with her, and I go, oh, this is so stupid. I go, as we're walking out, we're all stunned that nothing happened. And she's walking us out, and I go, I remember you back in the day. You've been with the band a long time, and I just want to thank you for everything that you've done for the fans and for the band. As if I'm like, and she's just looking at me like, you freak. And then I go, I remember when you did Ask Katie, and she goes, it's Caddy.
Oh.
And I was like, oh yeah, I remember there was something I was forgetting. And then she just pushed us out the gate and closed it. And I'm just like, this did not go the way that I had planned.
What the fuck? There's got to be more humanity in
It's
things.
just, I'm sorry, but again, and then we will move on. But why give us the passes? Why make the effort if you won't allow us to have a moment?
Yeah, I agree.
After
Fulfill
30
it.
years.
Fulfill it.
Yeah, and I'm mad
That's
at
how it
myself
works.
for not saying, John, I have idolized you for over 30 years. Can't you spare one more second for a photo?
Famous people need to realize that too. I guess they just don't take it seriously since there's so many demands on their time all the time. But
this was different. I wasn't attacking him in the bathroom, which is what my sister and I did for Aerosmith, Steven
Tyler?
Yes.
Was he in the ladies' room?
No, he was in the men's room. We didn't follow him into the men's room, but we waited outside for him.
And did it work?
Then we were like, can we get a picture? And he goes, he was so sweet. He goes, ladies, can I finish my meal first? And then he goes, I'll do it on the way out, because if I do it now, everyone will swarm me. And we were like, yes. And then he give me your hand.
Okay.
He was like, and then we walked away like that. Like, he slid his hand past us as we walked
I know,
in
I
separate
could fuck
ways.
y'all if I want to.
And it, by the way, this was only like 10 years ago. It was old Steven Tyler. Anyway.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
This wasn't even that. This was, you invited us into the back. Granted, Angelique got us invited.
Well,
but,
the thing is, he was going in that trailer with other people to shoot the shit for 10 minutes.
They didn't get,
so
no,
he
they,
did have the time.
This was like at 6 o'clock, and they didn't go on until 9.
Oh my God.
This
I
wasn't
thought he
like
was going on stage.
No, dude.
What in the world?
And I'm so frustrated by it, because if I had just, what's the word? Exerted? No. Exerted? No.
Maybe.
Inserted?
Inserted.
If I had just inserted myself. If I had just tried, if I had just spoken up and been.
Asserted
Asserted myself.
Asserted.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd also like to insert myself.
You would have been inserting yourself. And he should have inserted himself.
Yeah.
In the most mild way possible.
But maybe he thought, Angelique is who gets the moment. But I'm sure we were standing there like, Well,
I mean,
and then he just goes, "Hi, ladies." And then he walks off. You don't have a lot of time. We're not asking for, sperm.
No.
I mean, I would have, but anyway.
Damn.
I know.
I'm sorry.
But it was still fine. Ugh. But yeah, I was disappointed that it ended that way, but they still put on a good show.
I'm sure it took the wind out of yourself.
It did. I was a little angry, and my friends wanted to leave early because they were cold, and I did. I left early, whereas in the past, I would have been like, fuck no, we're not leaving.
Damn. Yeah.
We only stayed for like their first 3 or 4 songs.
Damn.
That's what happens. I'm no longer supporting you, John Taylor. You can buy your own leather jackets and blazers from this moment on.
You can layer them all day long with your own money. So weird.
Anyway.
All right. Well, my mid moment. Are you ready for mine?
Tell me.
Are you sitting down? I think you need to sit even deeper.
Even downer.
Are you ready?
Okay.
I started my motherfucking period.
Okay. It's your hormones.
It is. Well, this is almost 3 months that I've been back on the estrogen after the
Are you remembering to take it religiously?
I take it fucking do not forget ever. I'm religious.
It's the pill?
It's a pill.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a pill. I take DHEA with progesterone. I take progesterone.
Do you know why we're taking
DHEA? I take testosterone and something about our sleep. No, but I'm going to look into it.
Yeah, because I also was taking DHEA when I was with the function health doctor. And then after a while, I was like, why am I taking this? I don't remember.
All right, I'm going to look into DHEA.
I don't take it anymore. Anyway.
DHEA and, so of course, estradiol or whatever. So back on estrogen. So I guess that's what kicked it in. But I was in utter disbelief because it's been since November. So what is that? A good 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Tell me how much progesterone you're taking.
Oh, shit. I don't know.
100 milligrams probably.
Probably.
And then do you know how much estradiol?
No.
Okay. This is what I learned because this happened to me. Mm-hmm. I started bleeding again, which actually, it didn't make me feel mid-moment. It made me feel young because I was dating a younger guy like you. You're married to a younger man.
Period.
And I was like, oh, I can't have sex with you because I'm on my period. It was like the good old days.
You don't have sex on your period?
I do, but he doesn't.
Oh. Bye. That's so fucking stupid.
Bye.
I mean, really, you need a man who's like, yes.
Listen.
Justin will rub it on his face. He didn't care.
Oh, that is hilarious. War paint.
Yeah.
That is so funny. No, I wasn't offended by it. I changed his mind. Like,
way to go.
Yeah, I didn't take no for an answer. But anyway, I felt young because I was like, all right. But okay, so this is what I learned. Because then I'm contacting my OBGYN and I'm like, I'm bleeding. I think I need more hormones need to be different. No, she was like, oh, this is a big deal. And you need to get an ultrasound and you need to do this and that.
What?
And yeah, or a sonogram. I don't ever remember which one is which.
Why?
So, because there could be a tumor in there or something.
No.
And so I go in all freaked out. I did get to see my uterus, which I haven't seen since my kid's 20. Yeah. So I haven't seen it for 20 years. She looked great.
She did.
And there were no tumors. It was because my progesterone level was lower than the estrogen level. Like the progesterone is supposed to be the thing that makes your uterus lining thin. It thins it. The estrogen thickens it.
Okay.
So you don't need to go to the gynecologist and see your uterus. You just need to make sure that the progesterone is enough you're getting enough progesterone to thin out the uterus.
You know what? I'm going to do a series on all of these hormones, and I'll add DHEA in there. So that's going to be coming up because I got to know this. That's really good intel. That's
well, and why wouldn't my doctor tell me that? Like, who told me that was the function health doctor that I went to see. He was like, you don't need to go. We just need to up your progesterone. But now I'm on 300 milligrams of progesterone, which is quite a bit more than most people take. But it's working.
I'm interested.
That was the last time I had a period.
Wow. Which was a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, it was 4.5 years ago. Okay. Like I went into menopause at 50.
Okay.
And then about a year later, I got my period, which I was like, what?
Okay. And so it could be that. Okay, good. Yeah. Well, I think
it is hormone related.
I'm going to do my blood work soon and sort of reconfigure these things. So, yeah. Great. Okay, well, shall we dive in?
There you go. Yes, let's dive in.
Speaking of ultrasounds, thank you for the segue. We are doing Ultherapy today. So,
Ul stands for
ultrasound, like it's like an ultrasound technology.
Therapy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sort of.
I don't know anything about this.
Ultherapy.
Which
really
is weird.
I can't believe we haven't talked about it because I've done it twice. So here we go.
Okay, I need to know everything.
Well, one of the reasons I want to do it is because I feel like I've heard some weird stuff about it in the last few years, that it's melting people's fat and it's not good and all this stuff.
So is it like cool sculpting?
Well, now I don't know. I can't answer that.
Oh, okay.
But there are some other ones now.
Okay.
So Ultherapy, it is also known as Ulthera. I've never heard it called that though, but according to my research, it's a non-surgical cosmetic treatment used to tighten the skin of the face and neck, which I've had it done on my full face and neck.
Okay.
It's FDA approved. It's an ultrasound therapy that works to gradually lift the skin on your neck, chin, and brow, minimizing fine lines and wrinkles. It has FDA clearance, which I'll cover in a minute, for lifting skin. So it's like
it's a
legitimately
skin lift. Yeah. It's tightening your skin.
Yep. But it's building collagen too. Which I know you love that.
I love to build me some collagen.
You love it. Using micro-focused ultrasound, Ultherapy treats the superficial layers of the skin at a lower level of ultrasound energy than like what you would get in your uterus.
Okay.
Right. Or what they use to remove tumors or something. So,
okay.
So there are two types of focused ultrasound that are, they're similar to a pregnancy ultrasound or other types of ultrasound used in medical imaging.
Interesting.
The main difference is that this Ultherapy emits various frequencies of ultrasound energy through the skin in order to lift and tighten. So it's the only non-invasive treatment option of its kind, and it's proven to be safe and effective. As I said, I've had it twice. I had it at age 39 and I had it at age 49. And the cost was roughly the same for both. I want to say it was about $4,000. It's not cheap.
Holy moly.
Not cheap for both.
And that was for your face and neck.
Yeah. And so, maybe the price has gone down a little bit, but anyway.
Was it worth it? I mean, obviously you did it again. Did you, at 39, I can't imagine that you would notice a big difference. Why at 39?
Here's the weird part about Ultherapy.
Okay.
It doesn't really act right away. It acts over the course of the next 18 months. And so, and I feel and longer. And so it's very hard to tell why you look good. But I do think that it had really long-lasting results on both my face and my neck. So,
and you're going to talk about the research and the science behind it.
Yeah, I am.
I don't understand what I know that you're saying.
I'm going to do my best.
Shrinking the skin. It's like tightening it up.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you how it works.
But it's also producing collagen.
On their website too. Salma Hayek, front and center.
Oh,
we like Salma.
She looks good.
You know what? Let me see how old she is.
She's older than us.
Yes. Salma Hayek.
That's what I love. I love to look at actresses.
59.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I thought she was
But she's 60. Also got some curves. Like, she's got some fat.
Yeah, she's not like an emaciated Hollywood figure.
And that's the truth. If you want cheap filler, just go eat a cheeseburger.
I ate a bag of chips the other day and I was like puffy as hell. I was like, hilarious. I can't do that. Okay, so Ultherapy uses a smooth applicator with ultrasound technology to target your natural collagen and stimulate production of new collagen fibers.
So it's like a smooth wand that they're going over your face?
It's a device, yeah. I'm usually pretty out of it.
Oh, really?
It hurts like a motherfucker to me. Oh. I feel like I can feel it down to my bone.
Oh,
and so
wow. Ooh.
I think it hurts, and I ran into a fucking fabulous woman last night, and for some reason Ultherapy came up in the conversation. Oh, one chick that I was talking to worked at a med spa and was telling us that she has something called XERF, XERF, that's similar to this, and it's new.
And it's like, not as painful?
And she said, I don't know if it's as painful, but it kind of does the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm suspicious of anything, though. I kind of want to stick with the OG, and I'll tell you why. But the other woman was like, oh, I like Ultherapy. That's what I do. And she looked great. And
man, it sounds like, and I don't know how cool sculpting works, but I know, like, talking about like melting the fat or whatever, that is painful, and that is what it does. So,
well, I do think that is more melting the fat. Ultherapy lifts and tightens, while cool sculpting, here it says, freezes and destroys fat cells.
Right. So but is it using the same kind of technology? No, I guess it couldn't.
I don't think so, no.
Wow. $4,000. So you're out of it. You take something or you're numb?
I last time used like laughing gas, and I took something. And yeah, you got to just push through. I mean, it's over quickly. Less than an hour, you know.
What? In that kind of pain for an hour?
Doesn't. It really just hurts on my jawline.
You can feel it in your bones. Ugh, yeah, yes, the bones. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that like ache. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that kind of pain. It's not like that surface skin pain.
It is deep.
It is. It's deep. And the thought of doing it again makes me like, ugh.
Are you going to do it at 59?
I mean, Selma is. Okay. So collagen, of course, is our natural protein that keeps our skin firm and toned, as Whitney well knows.
Yes.
See our episode on collagen, right? So as you age, of course, quick reminder, your body stops producing collagen, and the collagen in your body loses its strength. This is what causes gravity, of course, to run its course, because the collagen is no longer strong enough to withstand the effects of gravity, and your skin begins to sag or pull downward. So to counteract that, the Ultherapy device targets the collagen and elastin beneath the surface of your skin and delivers focused ultrasound energy up to 5 millimeters deep. Felt deeper. Anyway, felt like it was like 2 inches in. Good one.
Thanks.
5 millimeters deep to briefly heat the tissue. So cool sculpting's cooling. This is heating.
Yeah.
The heat then starts to gradually repair the skin by strengthening the existing collagen and stimulating the body to make new collagen. I hope that helps a little bit. So it's safe for all skin types too, because it doesn't target melanin. The woman I was speaking with last night was from India. And so she was like, I love it because it works for my skin type. Mm-hmm. And she had darker skin. There is also no downtime. Like, it's just painful.
The downtime is that hour of like, you are down.
You recover from the pain for the next hour. So, yes, as I said, I think it takes about an hour. I can't quite remember. I blocked it out, I guess. But I read this. Most patients report little to no discomfort during Ultherapy. In fact, some find the procedure to be calming and relaxing. And I wrote, LOL.
Yeah.
So, yeah, right. So it was developed in 2004 in Arizona by Ulthera Inc., a medical device company, and it was established as the first spin-off from Guided Therapy Systems, which was an ultrasonic medical technology company. And then it was purchased by MERS. It was acquired by MERS in, I don't have the year for that, but it was cleared by the FDA for this in 2009. And I mean, I did it in like 2011. So I remember it being kind of new. So, yeah. So it's basically, a precursor to a facelift is, I feel like, like it's going to give you.
Well, it's interesting because, we do all these things to stimulate collagen. This is a way where you're not putting anything into your body to have the body go and attack it.
Right.
This is just a UV or an
ultrasound. It's like
I get it. I'm getting
ultrasound
confused
frequency.
Frequency.
On
that's
what ultrasound frequency is?
Yeah, it's not light. It's
I think it's sound.
It's sound, which is so bizarre.
I'm looking it up right now. Ultrasound uses sound waves with frequencies greater than 20 kilohertz above human hearing, typically ranging from 2 megahertz to 18 megahertz for medical diagnostic imaging.
Isn't that crazy?
Lower frequencies provide deeper penetration. Higher frequencies.
Sound. You're putting sound into your body, and it's creating collagen.
Like an ultrasonic sound.
That's
weird.
Crazy.
Trippy. So they have a new one out now called Ultherapy Prime. But from what I read, they're just trying to get us to think it's new. And
it's not.
It's not that different. Apparently, like what I read from some of the practitioners, it's just a bigger screen. So
it's not even about the process for you. It's
they're just claiming it is, I think, but I don't know that it is. And I think this is very targeted. So what I read about Sculptra versus Ultherapy as far as collagen is sometimes Sculptra isn't as targeted as people would like it to be. Mm-hmm. And your skin can build collagen in other places. Mm-hmm. And so this apparently is building collagen in your targeted areas.
You said you did it all over your face.
I know. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
So, okay. So they say, unlike lasers or light-based treatments, it's targeting those deeper layers of skin safely and effectively. But gosh, I don't know how they target it so well, like... I don't want to build collagen around my jawline.
No, I'm already doing that with my nightly grinding.
Right.
I'm getting a man jawline from that. So
you're jaw maxing or something. Yeah. So
is that a real term?
Yeah. No, it's not. I just made it. Probably. I don't fucking know. So anyway, they say that a doctor said that the quote, the burn is below the skin and skin cells start creating collagen to repair this very small burn. And that's how the collagen is generated. And then it's lifting and it's building that elastin in your skin. So you're just basically pulling like less sag, which of course I have these jowls. So I do need it here.
Why don't you just do a thread?
You made me think about it. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
watching you
it didn't hurt
get
that bad.
those. Mm-hmm. No, it didn't look like
and there's no blood or bruising.
I mean, you look great.
Well, it hasn't taken effect. It takes.
How does it not take effect right away?
Because it's just in there. It's not pulling anything necessarily.
Tighten that shit up. Just take a couple millimeters out of it.
Well, if you get the one with barbs, then it kind of hooks on and but I didn't need those. That's for really old people.
Really? Barbs. Ooh.
Barbs and the threads.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So this is how your body gets collagen where it needs to go anyway. There's something that needs to be repaired. So this is burning it.
Burning it, I guess. So, yeah. But it's very small burn, and so
it's a small burn.
I like that it's been around for so long. But recently, I heard things like, "Oh, it's melting fat in your face, and you shouldn't do it," and all this stuff. And then I was like, "Oh, fuck! Did I fuck myself up?" And so that was one of the reasons I did this. I was like, "I got to look into that." So here's what
you didn't.
Your
face doesn't look fucked up.
But I always did have a lot of fat in my face. I grew up with really big cheeks. I had cheeks till I was in my 30s. I was not one of these people with a real lean face, which is good in later life. Yeah. So when you're young, you're kind of like, great, baby fat everywhere. So
I would kill for that baby fat.
My child, Gigi, is like, what about these cheeks? And I'm like, just trust me.
Yeah.
It's going to serve you later in life.
What about these cheeks?
Yeah. So there is still a lot of concern circulating about whether this treatment melts fat in your face. That's, I think, the main criticism. Mm-hmm. MERS says that those are not genuine Ultherapy machines, that there is counterfeiting. And that is important to remember. There's counterfeiting in every way, or they say this is just like it or something like that. So practitioners say the same thing. Ooh. So that's according to my research.
You need to make sure you're getting a legit machine.
Yeah. And I mean, I went to reputable places and they had an actual machine. So they say that you don't get any problems if you follow the treatment protocols and obviously use genuine machines. Counterfeiting is as much of an issue in aesthetic medicine as in any industry. So that's scary and true. And so just make sure.
Yeah.
So it can melt fat. So if practitioners are looking to stimulate collagen, they need to use the Visualize tool, which shows at what depth in the skin they're working on with great accuracy. So that's one of the good things about the machine.
This is scaring me now because you get the wrong person with the right machine, you're still screwed.
That sentence makes me wonder. Yeah. So you got to go with somebody who's done it a lot and really understands how to use it. So maybe that prime machine really does give greater accuracy. So maybe it's worth doing the updated machine. Maybe they're really addressing that. So anyway, reviews from people who have done it, I think are overall good.
Positive.
But there are some mixed reviews. Many people swear by it. I wouldn't say I swear by it, but I have wondered why I look better as I've gone along. And I do a lot of stuff. It's hard to discern what's causing the effect, but I do think this is a big part of it. So
I don't know at this stage. So bottom line, you don't know yet if you would do it again. If the price were less.
Right. I don't know. Maybe the price has gone down a little bit now. I don't know.
But to me, it's expensive and it's painful. Why not do Sculptra or threads? You're still creating collagen. It's just a different way. I don't know. I don't know why you would choose that over Sculptra.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Yeah.
And like you said, though, it's hard to know. Like, if you and I both you did your procedure, I did mine, and then we didn't do anything else for 18 months.
Right.
Maybe we'd be able to see if one was better than the other. But
most likely, anyone doing these things is doing a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it's gua sha at night. I mean, like, you're doing something else, so it's not happening in a vacuum.
Right.
So we just don't know. Even when you look at pictures of results, it's sort of like,
how do you know for sure?
Did they do anything? Come on.
Right.
And
same thing with Salma Hayek. I mean, she's...
Oh my God. Salma's got a team of people.
And she's getting facials probably every week.
For sure. She's glowing.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Jennifer Lopez does it.
Oh, I bet.
Because her skin.
She looks, I think maybe she's had surgery. But
really?
I do. But I once in Allure magazine or something, they had something like what the team of a star.
Oh, sure.
And they featured Salma Hayek and they had her with everybody. And it was like 17 people or something like that, And like, so she's like, we're talking about the food that she eats. We're talking about all the biohacking. So like when you consider all of that, you can't be like, she just does Ultherapy.
Right. No, it's so many things.
Yeah.
So many things. And then some of it is genetics.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Darker skinned people, I think they don't wrinkle as quickly.
As much, yeah.
Because the sun doesn't impact them the way that it's impacting us.
And they didn't cook in the sun probably the way that we have.
Yeah, they weren't trying to get tan. They already were
putting
tan.
Crisco on or Hawaiian Tropic solid oil, whatever. So, okay, so that's my report on Ultherapy.
Okay, I think it's interesting that it came up last night at your event.
It was so interesting. And so it was just interesting that she mentioned Zerf. Let me just look it up right quick. Yeah. So I was like, oh man, there's, and she said that at their med spa, she was at Muse Med Spa or something like that. So Zerf, XERF, is extra enhanced radio frequency, a non-invasive FDA cleared monopolar radio frequency skin tightening device designed to boost collagen and reduce laxity. Dual frequency technology to deeply heat skin layers while cooling the surface for comfort. Improved contouring, fewer wrinkles, firmer skin, no downtime. So, anyway,
I don't know. The bottom line is everybody's trying to produce more collagen. That is the main way to keep your skin looking youthful.
Zerf is still expensive, man.
How much?
Full face and neck, averaging around $2,500.
Okay, type in Sculptra and see.
And you have to have more than one. So
you have to have more than Sculptra. But the Ultherapy, you don't need to have. You can just do it one time.
Sculptra typically costs between $700 and $1,000 per vial. Most patients pay $600 to $1,200 depending on the provider and location. And a full treatment series usually involves 2 to 4 vials over 2 to 3 sessions.
Yeah,
2 to 6,000. So,
Yeah.
You know what? I think we've just hit on an interesting point, though.
Okay.
Like, when you see the before and after of someone's face, what products are they using? What are they eating? What are they doing? What other treatments have they had? You know, it all matters, and we're not just seeing that. And I can't believe I haven't really thought of that before now.
Yeah.
Because
I do think the only time when that's different is when you see an immediate.
Yes.
But if you're coming back in 16 months or something.
Or even 6 months.
6 months,
I mean, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
A facelift, typically they'll do some photos along the way so you can see.
Facelift is more dramatic and you're really going to see that, you know.
But I think Sculptra, any of these collagen boosting therapies, you just don't know because it takes so long. And by the time I'm seeing results, I've forgotten that I was going for any results.
100%. You're like, I don't know what I did. Let me think about last month. You know, you're not thinking about a year and a half ago.
This Korean skincare that
exactly.
Salmon sperm.
You're crediting your salmon sperm mask you just wore. Yes. Yeah. So, all right. Well, anyway, I just hope that helps anybody like at least understand it more because I needed to understand it more too. So
it sounds like the positives of it is that it's a one-time deal. Like and the results are permanent. Mm-hmm. No downtime.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of, and I thought, you know, when I thought about the price and like the other things that I would do, I was like, well, it's not filler and how much I had spent on filler and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I felt like I was okay with that price. Yeah. So, you know.
Well, and if you think about it, it's just one time versus you go back multiple times for Sculptra. You might end up being right on par.
Yeah. And, you know, and I'm interested in your threads that they're so much cheaper than I thought because I consulted with that person who was like $7,000 and I was like, this literally makes no sense.
Yeah. So Angelique, who is based out of San Diego, she charges about $500 a thread.
Okay.
But some places, I think she said 700 to even 1,000. It just depends where you go. But that's per thread. And so if you go to our...
And you only got 3.
If you go to our Instagram page...
And you did one across, which is freaky.
Isn't it freaky? Did you see it?
Yes.
I put it on there too. Yeah. So I got three threads.
Okay.
So $1,500.
Wow.
For 3 threads. But... and if you watch the video, there is some uncomfortableness. A lot of it was just fear of pain.
Yeah.
But I mean, the fact that there's no bleeding, there's no bruising.
Amazing.
Yeah. And then you just watch it. She did it right here. Wow. But you're not going to be, I do feel them like sometimes something, not with my fingers, like on the inside.
I'm like
where? On the inside, I feel like I might feel it a little bit.
That was weird. But, I could feel your cheek vibrating when you were talking.
Oh, that's weird. Funny.
You can feel them.
Not with my fingertips. Just I noticed last night that sometimes when I was talking or something, I would feel something, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's the thread. But the thread will dissolve within 6 months. Mm-hmm. But the collagen that is building there is
interesting.
Sticking around.
I'm interested.
But remember, and I said this on a previous episode, the sun kills collagen. The sun rays literally go in like asteroids, pew pew pew, and are getting rid of your collagen. So wear your sunblock. If you're spending the money that we're spending on threads and Sculptra and Ultherapy and all of that, you are just ruining it if you're not putting your sunblock on. Okay. I did not realize that. I thought if I'm getting a sunburn, then I've damaged my skin. But those UV rays going down are like, you remember the old game Asteroids?
Yeah.
I loved that game.
I know, it was fun. Or Galaga.
No, not Galaga.
I like Galaga.
I liked the hyperspace with the asteroids and you're and you're exploding the rock. Anyway. That's what the sun is doing to your collagen. Okay. So protect it.
Okay. So all right. Well, awesome. Well, if you have anything to share with us, we want to hear from you. Yeah. Comment anywhere. Hit us up. DM us. Follow anywhere. Us, please, on Instagram. And, please share it with your friends.
Start a conversation with us. Like, get on our Instagram and leave us a comment.
Yes,
Tell
please.
us what you think about what we're doing. Because we
Good
don't
or
know.
Bad, we'll take it. We want to know.
That's right. And always remember that you do what you want. Please follow and subscribe to Anything But Mid anywhere you get your podcasts. Email us your mid-moment at anythingbutmidpodcast@gmail.com. And remember, we do what we want.